Hi everybody, happy Monday. It's Diane. I thought I would tune in here and thank you for tuning in to do some empties and chit chat and say hello. I have a lot of gray showing on my roots and I thought I'd put my old faithful REO Speedwagon hat on. And I had front braided my hair, which looks silly but kind of cute but kind of silly. So there we go. My husband used to work for REO Speedwagon many, many years ago. So this is one of the commemorative hats that I found in the garage the other day. And I have lots of stories. That's time for another video of being on tour off and on with REO Speedwagon when before my kids were born. So I got to do some travels to Cancun and to Trinidad, and that was pre-kids. And then after my son was born, I got to do some traveling when my husband worked for the band Bush, and he was Gavin Rossdale's band. And that was other fun travels that I got to do. Really, really fun times and lots of stories to tell about being a roadie wife and stuff I wasn't always happy about and stuff that was really fun. Anyhow, how's everybody doing? It sure is a Monday. For those of you that have to experience daylight savings time, just springing forward. Like I took it easy all weekend. I was tired and it was rough getting started this morning, but I've been doing some work. My granddaughter was here for a couple hours. It was lots of fun. And I got her a yoga Barbie, which if you press on a button on her chest, she does 5 different guided meditations with a little dog that has these moods that you pop on his head: angry, happy, sad, mad, whatever. Very cute. So hopefully she won't lose the little mood pieces. And got through a lot of wax this past week and found some even older wax that I'm trying to get through. Changed out my warmers a couple times today already for poor performance on things. But hey, at least I'm getting through it. So let's see what kind of wax use damage I did this past week. And and I'm drinking. This is a lavender oat milk cold over ice. This is the new Starbucks thing. I don't really get much lavender. I would ask for more lavender next time. It's very tasty though. Blonde espresso with lavender latte, but I don't really get much lavender. A tiny, tiny, tiny bit, but I want more. So we'll see how long that drink lasts. Anyhow, let's see what we got. Okay, putting the glasses back on. I finished this beautiful bag, actually this morning, of Lavender and Speckles Christmas Tree Cookies, which is roasted pine cone, rich vanilla buttercream, and freshly baked sugar cookies. This was great. I chopped this up and put this in with some old L3 peach pie crust. So this is great. I just so excited about Beth's Gilmore Girls order this coming weekend, and I just got a crazy good pre-order from her with lots of good blends. I got the donut and palo sampler and her favorites sampler, but I can't even pick a favorite because they're all so good. I finished off also this morning from Lurid Apothecary, the Great Haul. This was her Harry Potter theme that she did long ago. Caramel custard, angel food cake, and sugar. This still has a beautiful scent to it. I had wished that Sarah would come back. This is from January 2022, maybe one day, but I love Lurid Apothecary. Finishing up some of her old stuff. This I did this morning. It smells really good on cold, but this is really old. This is Empire Alchemy. It didn't perform all that well, but it's really old. Got a little bit of performance, but not a whole lot. Lemon curd, sugar cookies, coconut milk, and black cherry. I finished off in the bathroom this little, this is from the Jaws sampler from Super Tarts. It's so funny, my warmer was off in the bathroom the other day, and I had set this sample, which is like a paw print, on the cold warmer, and then I turned it on forgetting that sample was there, and this totally liquefied in the bag, but I still warmed it, and it still did great. It was just kind of funny. I finished off this beautiful sample that I got from Carla from K of Palo Santo Topaz. This is woody, powdery clean with soft fruit and florals. Looking forward to getting more of this. So pretty. I love anything with palo, and couldn't wait to see how Carla's version of that came out. I also finished and got a new order into Carla from Kay. I made this blend with her. The rest is confetti, which is a quote from The Haunting of Hill House. And I think it's mentioned in The Haunting of Bly Manor. I'm a huge Mike Flanagan fan. So that's just what I named the blend. This is Winter Candy Apple, Wildflower Honey, and Rustic Lodge. So Rustic Lodge is now caramel apple, but this is beautiful. This is like a smoky, honey, caramely apple. It's very special because of the smoke and the honey in it. So she's making it for me again, but she's going to put some wood smoke in it too, just to experiment. I also finished a sample of her Bear Claws, which is really good. This is so strong and so good. That did great. I did a sample of Traverse City Marshmallow Glazed Donut. That was strong and lovely. Yesterday, I finished off a bag of Strawberry Cookie Land from Rose Girls. Strawberry pound cake, confetti cake, toffee, butterscotch pretzels, and cookies. That was so pretty. I'm trying to get through a lot of my older stuff of hers. I don't have a lot of it double bagged, and I just want to make sure it performs. And I'm also having great luck with some Teddy Bees. I did Hot Tropic all over my house, and it was like a 1.5 old souffle. It blew up, and I'd have hit and miss luck with Teddy Bees in my house, but that was an old one enough, and I just felt like it was kind of warm outside that day, and it did great. Hot Tropic. It was like a beautiful tropical summery one. I found this sample from Up North Creations of Cucumber Melon, which is crisp melon and cucumber. That did great. I finished a little sample from the L3 Advent of Once Upon a Christmas, Kumquat, Cranberry, Citrus, Rhubarb. That also did great. Oh, L3, Mallow Fluff, Sweet Lady Peppermint. I have to totally remember to ask for this again. That was so good. In the puppy pack. I finished an old bar of Sassy Girl Aroma, Seventh Heaven Mint, Pink Sugar, Mint, Sweet Lavender Marshmallow. That did great. Put that all through the house. That was so pretty. And I'm really enjoying my Sassy Girl Aroma, but also trying to savor it and save it. And again, I just feel so terrible about what happened to Julie and her family and having to rebuild like that. But she's a good person and has had so much tragedy lately. And I'm grateful for her and her work ethic. And I know that they will overcome and be even better than ever. So just trying to savor and get through some of my older Sassy Girl Aroma. And it was just so nice to see people and vendors really supporting her. I think Waxmosphere, Birdie's Making Sense, and MK's Body Sweets all did RTSs to fundraise for Julie, and I think Waxmosphere sent her like $1,000. And I know Mary from MK sent her some money also, but just so nice to see vendors doing that, and people, of course. From Super Tarts, Never Been Kissed, Blackberry Jam Butter Cookie, Raspberry Coconut Birthday Cake Waffle Cone. That was really old and very good, though. From Vintage Chic, Satsuma Strawberry Cotton Candy, Backwood Barbie. Very yummy. That was great. I also got, I guess Kirby is staying open and pouring again. I got my beloved loaf of Martha and Snoop, which I don't think I've ever gotten a loaf like that I bought directly from Vintage Chic. So I'm super excited to get Martha and Snoop again, and hoping that she will pour Vecna again, which is from a Stranger Things theme, and Vecna's like got a lot of mint and wonderful things in it, very minty. I finished Every Night is Girls' Night, Summer Scoop, Bath & Body Work type, raspberry meringue, vanilla macaroons from Rose Girls. That was great. Main Street Waffles from Dessa's, which was also beautiful. Pharmacist's Daughter, If the Broom Fits. Iced lemon cookies, blueberry muffins, cream cheese frosting, pumpkin cupcakes. Very good. I got a new order recently from Pharmacist's Daughter. So good. So good. Bone Chilling, Blue Sugar, Alpine Frost, and Fresh Linen. Another yummy one from Pharmacist's Daughter. This is a schmutzy one because I put it in this bag just so I could do this. This was a mystery melt from Second and Spruce. I don't know what it was, but it was really good. Good. I can't even explain it, but it's fruity and maybe some bakery in there and super good. I finished like a bar of beloved king cake from Scentsy, which is so good. Who of people that buy Scentsy think this is like breakfast in bed? It reminds me of breakfast in bed. It doesn't have pumpkin in it though, but you get some of that spice. This is insane deliciousness, let me tell you. So I'm glad that I clubbed that, and that's empty, but I have more. Then I did some, today is October 3rd, Osseo, which is Palo Santo sugar cookie Royale toasted mallow French vanilla lace. So this is schmutzy on the outside because I did an experiment and I stuck this whole thing in the freezer, and then it was really easy to get out, and I sliced it, and even frozen scoop wax is very soft. Because it's scoop wax. So I cut it up, I put it in a poly bag, and then I just stuck this empty next to it in the freezer so I'd remember what it was. But let me tell you, it still performs great, even after it's been frozen. But it's so much easier to get out of the thing rather than a spoon, and I tend to not know where my L3 spoons are, and I use a kitchen spoon, and then I got to get that schmutz off of that. So yeah, I just did a freezer experiment. Palo Santo, I already said what this was. This was super good. In fact, this is not the one. This is a different scoop that I got through. That one's still in the freezer and is this beautiful nectarine blend. That's still in the freezer next to its bag of chopped scoop wax. I found an old piece of MK's Body Sweets Vampire Blood, poured August 2022. I think this is MK's. I'm sorry if it's not. This might be the Melt Stash. Forgive me. Very good. If I'm mistaken, I apologize. This was my Hot Tropic that I went through that I mentioned before. A fruity summer beverage consisting of juicy orange, cherry, grapefruit, peaches, strawberry, lemon, and bubbly soda. This, you could smell everything in this. It was very fruity. No fruit took precedence over the other. This was awesome and so great to have it be so strong. I finished some House of Gingerbread Palo Santo from Knoll's Farms. I've just placed another order recently. His wax is great. Sugar cookie, vanilla, molasses, cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, butter, ginger, and palo. I finished some milk and cookies from Second and Spruce. Rich sugar cookies, sugar cookie dough, buttercream, sweet milk, extra pinch of sugar. This is from May 23. This was, don't get mad at me. This was kind of light. I mean, it smells very good in the bag, and I could smell it close up. It just happened to not perform in the warmers that I had it in all that great. I could smell it, but it was not that strong. But I have other Second Spruce that is insanely strong. So, and I have more milk and cookies coming. So I don't know. It was just a weird, drafty kind of day in my house, maybe. I finished some Made to Melt blackcurrant absinthe, which was very good. Kind of a fruity, mysterious blend. I finished some sugar cookie dough bread from Knoll's. That's always wonderful. Amish friendship bread, zucchini bread, and sugar cookie. I finished a very old piece of the White Rabbit pink sugar mint cake from That Smell Good shop. That was very pretty, old, but it performed very well. Frosted Circus Animal Cookies from Rose Girls. That did great. I got through a lot. I finished some Breakfast in Bed from Scentsy. Extremely similar to King Cake to me, I think. Let me know what you guys think. So Long Summer, which did beautifully in my kitchen from Harper James. I wanted to get through this as it was older. Strawberry pound cake, pumpkin pecan waffle, and sugar cookie. That did great. I finished some old Twisted Dame Possessed, which is pumpkin spice and something. I can't even read what that says anymore. Something cake. I finished an old piece of the Hallow by Lurid Apothecary. Pumpkin, creme brulee, donut, and whipped cream. That was really good. I really miss her. I loved her aesthetic and her brand. I finished some Jason from Britta's, which is, I love Jason. Love this blend. Hipster, vanilla bean, marshmallow, and roasted pine cone. I'm keeping that to reorder, but I kind of want, you know how sometimes you don't forget ones that you know you want to reorder, but just for reference. Thwomps and 3 red shells, pine peppermint, sugar cookie dough, campfire marshmallow, rosemary mint, Gilligan's brew, and vanilla lace. Really, really good. I finished some, oh no, see, here's Vecna, which I've saved into order again from Vintage Chic. Moroccan mint, rosemary, peppermint, and gooey, woodsy notes. I really, really, really need more Vecna. And what else? I finished a clam of Sleigh Ride from Goose Creek, which I loved. I so enjoyed using some of those clams this time. What else? Anything I didn't go over with you? I think these are all... Here, I can get rid of this now. This is Rose Girl Speechless and Macintosh Madness. That was great. I enjoyed that so much. And this is a blend that I reordered with Carla, so I can get rid of this empty bag. This is Roasted Pine Cone, Palo Santo, and Marshmallow Cereal Bar. Just a blend I made up. I think I made it up. I think so. From Kay Scented Melts. Her customer service is so fantastic. Peppermint Trees with a Twist, Lavender and Speckles. So, so good. Also, if you guys see her have on her website, Beth with Lavender and Speckles, Mountain Coffee. It is such a crazy good blend. I got it in the last pre-order. I don't know if she's ordering it this weekend, offering it this weekend. It's this wonderful strong espresso, but it's also got a cinnamon note in it. But not like a overzealous cinnamon, but like a Mexican coffee cinnamon. Like it's a very exotic cinnamon. And it doesn't take over, but it's very different. It's even got like a tiny citrus note in it, but with that tiny zing of citrus and this Mexican type cinnamon and that espresso, really different. If you like coffee blends, it's very unique. What else? I'm gonna keep that one for later. And I think that's it. It's just been a crazy, crazy week. Last weekend, I don't know if some of this happened to some of you who got locked out of Facebook. I have a trouble with ants in my pants and not just kind of waiting things out. I stayed logged in on my phone the whole time. Thank God I didn't get logged out, but I could not get in on my laptop. I thought somebody hacked me. I was really worried that I got hacked, and see so many people whose Facebooks get taken over and get hacked. So that was my first thought, but that's not what happened. And obviously, and when I tried to set a new password on my laptop, I got locked out on my laptop. The recovery codes that were emailed to my old email were not working. I went on Reddit, all these different blogs, a lot of people having the same problem. They're like, well, it's not just me, with the recovery codes going to your email not working. I was really upset. I was so afraid that if I got logged out of my phone, I was just done. So my son and a couple very wise friends said, leave it alone. It'll come around and the password codes will work again. Just leave it. You'll be fine. You're logged in on your phone. But I help run some large groups on Facebook. I run some Knots Landing groups for those of you old enough to remember Knots Landing, which was a Dallas spinoff. And I have like a cooking group, and I help with a giant general hospital group with my dear friend Laura and Sarah. And, to be an admin and not be able to participate, I was worried, quality problems and the whole scheme of what's going on in the world. To have access to your social media is not always that important, but I have, tons of pictures and things, memories from 14 years of Facebook. So it all worked out. Today it started working. I got back into my laptop Facebook and changed my code and wrote it down. So I'm very happy. Teddy saw me do a happy dance. He's taking a nap. He got a new bone today that's made him tired with his happiness over his bone. And my granddaughter was here, and she got to play with my daughter. They put makeup on, and she's off to dance now, dance class. And I'm going to go back to work, but I just wanted to say hello, and thank you all for watching. I feel like I'm forgetting to tell you guys something, but hey, there's always more videos. And please stay tuned. I'm going to do a video on my Peter Rabbit collection that I got from Goose Creek. It is so special. I grew up with Peter Rabbit. My kids did. I have the bookends. I have a lot of Peter Rabbit dishes, and I have the little set of little Peter Rabbit book collection. I have The collection from Goose Creek is nuts. And long story short, one of the candles that I wanted was called Bread and Milk, because it's part of one of the Peter Rabbit stories where you couldn't get bread and milk on its own. You had to buy it in the whole set. Then they switched that out. People complained, and you could only get Mr. McGregor's Garden, which is a really cool dirt garden blend, unless you bought the whole set. So like a dork, I did Amazon Pay in 6, and I bought the whole set. But it came in this huge box, probably like a 2 foot by 3 foot box, with this beautiful illustration on the outside of all of Peter Rabbit's characters, and on the inside as well. Like you want to display it somewhere in your home because it's too cute to touch. And each candle is more unbelievable than the next. So I'm going to do a video on just that. The candles are nuts, and they are all really pretty. So with that being said, thank you for watching, liking, or subscribing. I appreciate you a lot. And thanks for just being good people. And I'm just really in a great mood today after the crazy Monday morning I had, which was weepy and weird, and just happy to be here. And thank you again. Take care and have a wonderful Monday. Bye.